Hi all, it's Ami. 皆さんこんにちは、Ami です。Today, I'm going to see my favorite YouTuber who is visiting LA right now. 今日は私のお気に入りの YouTuber の方が LA に来ているということなので、会いに行きたいなと思っているところなんですが、Her name is Bilingual Chica. She's like one of the pioneers of YouTube from Japan. She's a bilingual, obviously, and I really look up to her as a woman, as an entrepreneur, as a successful businesswoman, as a, in front of camera performer. 今日はですね、バイリンガールチカさん、皆さんも多分ご存知だと思うんですけど、バイリンガールチカさんがロサンゼルスに来てるということなので、遊びに行きたいなと思ってるんですけど、チカさんだってさ、YouTube のパイオニア先駆者ですよね、多分日本だと。チカさんのことを一女性としてビジネスウーマンとしてなんかすごく尊敬してて I love her videos so much. チカさんのビデオ大好きなんでなんかいつも元気もらう。Yeah, like her videos are so entertaining and inspiring and like upbeat and I love her style. はい、ちなみに今のイントロはちょっとチカさんっぽく英語で言って日本語で言ってっていうのをやってみました。難しい。So for this intro, I try to say things in English first and then said the same thing in Japanese, just like Chika-san does. And it's actually pretty hard. You have to like switch on and off or switch English and Japanese back and forth. But anyway, I tried. Hi, I got here and I was able to find a parking right away on the side street, so it's a lucky day for me. すぐパーキングがあったので、すぐに止めることができましたとさ。はい、それでは行きましょう。Let's go! チカさんがいる。Oh my god! She's a celebrity, you know? わー、チカさん So good to see you! Oh my god, I get to hear that like in person. Thank you for coming. So チカさんにお会いできたんですけど、ちょっと緊張して逆に喋りすぎちゃった感があった。すいません。I got nervous that I talked too much. I'm sorry. And then I wanted to go to this cafe right next to it that's been really popular, but there is a line. I'm not gonna wait in line for coffee. So I'm gonna go somewhere else. Change of mind. I think I'm gonna try this Maru coffee that has so many people waiting in line. Because I'm already here, so why not? Let's go. This is like the most LA thing I've ever done in like year. I'm gonna have to give you a review of this coffee. My honest thoughts. It's not groundbreaking, but it's really good. I might sound like a snob, but it's really good. I can taste the quality ingredients and it's good. Let's go home. ここ数年なのかわかんないけど、日本のこうなんていうかミニマリストっぽいちょっとシャレオツなシャレオツとか誰も言わねえよねおしゃれな感じのテーマのものがすごい LA にも来てて、今のお店とか前にも Vlog で載せた𝐶堂っていうレストランとか結構こう和モダンみたいな感じが多分すごい流行ってると思うんだけど、まあ多分でもニューヨークとかで最初に流行ってから LA に来るのかなって思うんだけど、なんかみんなさ、日本のものって言ったらいいものだって思ってるからさ、結構嬉しいことにね。このコーヒー高くなかった。高いんだけどなんかこういうさブランドものっていうかすごい結構有名なポピュラーなお店だからもっとするかと思ったら全然普通の値段 LA の相場の値段だったから割と良心的だなと思ってでこれ私はバニラビーンラテを頼んだんだけどバニラビーンラテがオートミルクに変えてもらって7ドルだったからnot too bad日本円にしたらクソなんだけど LA の感覚だと妥当な値段かと思います。いや高いけども普通これなんかどこもかしこもそのくらいするからさ何回も言うようだが、美味しい。美味しいね。美味しいわ。めっちゃ美味しいわ。なんかこう衝撃は走らなかったけどずっと飲んでたい味。 Yeah, it's a really good coffee. It's really good. Hi. Another very LA thing happened to me. I can't even get mad anymore. My car's windshield got cracked by someone, again, in front of my apartment. But this time is very mysterious because it looks like the weapon was a lime. Hardened lime. You know when the lime goes bad and it gets either really spoiled and gets soft or gets hardened. So it was a hardened lime. It's like a rock, you know, at this point. It looks like the lime fell from above, hit my windshield, and the windshield is cracked, like pretty big. And I was like, oh, if lime was the suspect, I can't blame anyone, but we don't have a lime tree on our street. So I was like, wait, what? But then I see other limes kind of laying around in front of the building. So I was like, oh, maybe, because it was actually closer to the alley that goes to the trash bin. So I was like, oh, maybe the trash men, when they lifted up the trash bin, like some things fell, like some limes and the other stuff, trash basically, fell, and some of them like landed on my car and it broke my windshield. But it happened Sunday though. Do they work on Sundays? Probably not. I don't know. It's so fucking annoying. I was gonna go fix the windshield using my insurance, but insurance doesn't mean anything. They're just scam, right? Because you pay so much money and they're not gonna protect you. You have to pay money anyway. So I actually found a reliable glass repair replacement person. I'm gonna hire him for a replacement. It looks like he has a really good review. With the insurance, it's gonna cost $500 for sure, because they're gonna charge us like $1,000 and my deductible is $500. So I'm gonna have to pay $500 for sure. But with this person, he's offering $300 something. So I'm like, I don't know him, but the Yelp review and everything else looks really good. So I'm gonna take a chance and hopefully he's really good. Hell. Like, I get it, this is Los Angeles. I know this is not Tokyo or anywhere else, but like this year, this is the second time. Okay, so we're going to the event for Sudanese
fundraising event for Sudan.
Sudan, yes.
By the 𝐄𝐩𝐤𝐝 Collective.
Okay, who are they?
It is a collection of creatives and artists based out here in Los Angeles.
They are Sudanese people.
Yes, they're Sudanese.
And so what's going on in Sudan right now?
Well, if you read the media and the news, they will tell you that there's a civil war going on, but it's not actually a civil war. It's more like a proxy war.
What's a proxy war? Set up by different countries?
It's a war that is backed up by multiple interests outside of the countries or the parties that are currently at war. I guess that's the easiest way of describing it. Basically, there are parties involved that are backing both sides. Both sides are the RSF, which is a genocidal militia group that is committing ethnic cleansing and lots of humanitarian war crime, and they came to power during the dictator Bashir's reign. The other side is the SAF, was the Sudanese military, also came up during Bashir's dictatorship. They are the military, but they're corrupt. They're very corrupt.
They're both like actually Sudanese militaries, right?
Yeah, they're both Sudanese military. Wagner, which is Russia, is involved. They're backing RSF, and the UAE is also backing the RSF. But the UAE is really fucked up because they are claiming that they're sending humanitarian aid to Sudan, when in reality they're just smuggling in guns. Really internally destroying the country, right? Yeah, they're pretending that they're helping, but basically they're destroying the country. It's a new form of colonialism, basically. It's a new form, and that's because Sudan has a lot of gold, a lot of oil and a lot of natural resources that people want.
So basically, it's like the same thing with Israel, like backed up by
Yes,
America.
there's a lot of parallels.
Yeah. Okay.
And like the UAE is an American ally. Ally.
Yeah.
You know, and like Russia's involved. They've been siphoning gold from Sudan, which has also been in turn like fanning the flames of this war, ongoing war.
I see. So who's involved? America?
There's
Russia?
so many sides. It's so
So many,
complicated.
okay,
So there's
okay.
like the UAE, the US is involved. There's also
Russia.
Egypt, Iran,
Okay.
and there's so many. It's like it's hard to keep track. The main thing that you need to understand about this war is that like there are outside parties backing both sides. Okay? But what the story that the media is telling is that this is a civil war going on between Sudanese people. When the Sudanese people are not involved at all. Like the actual Sudanese civilians, are suffering. They're suffering.
And they don't benefit from any of it.
No, they're actually getting terrorized because of this.
I'm gonna try to briefly explain that in Japanese. 世間では内戦っていう風に言われてるんですけど、スーダンで今起こってることは実際は内戦というよりはいろんな国がアメリカもそうだしロシアもそうだしアラブなんとか国とかその辺が全部やっぱり自分たちの利益のために、派閥にバックアップして、内戦って呼んでるだけで本当は内戦じゃないと。で世間ではこれがあんまりというか全然注目されてなくって、イスラエルみたいな感じに全然注目されてなくって、俺たちのことも気にしてくれよっていうファンドレイザーです今日は。でなんか内戦って言ったらさ、ほらじゃあスーダンの人たちが戦ってるんだから自分たちで解決しろって思うかもしれないけど、実際内戦じゃなくって本当になんか好き勝手に戦わされてるっていうか、強い国にいいようにされちゃってるっていう感じでやっぱりスーダンは資源がすごい多い国なので、それが理由でやっぱりそういう風になんていうんですか、引っ張り合いされてるっていう感じ、です。はい。バンピー。Sudanese coffee. She's making it right
Let's
here.
settle in now.
Hi! So, I got my windshield fixed really quick yesterday. He only took 45 minutes. On top of that, he came to my place and did it in front of my house, so I didn't have to leave. I asked him, like in the past, I got my passenger side window broken into, and he said he can do it for $180. When I went to the collision center using my car insurance, total cost was like more than $1,000, and my deductible was $500, so I paid $500, which is so fucking stupid. And also, it took a whole week instead of 45 minutes. I know like a lot of people are in Japan watching this. Thank you for watching, by the way. But if you live in LA and you need that kind of service, fixing or replacing the car window, go to Mario's Auto Glass. I'm gonna write it down so that you don't forget. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I only had to spend $320. It is still annoying, but I can deal with that because like Tariq said before, owning a car, having a car comes with that kind of risk of vandalism, stuff like that. So it still sucks. It doesn't have to be this way, but it is what it is. So I'm going to Trader Joe's right now. Got some flowers. I really had a great time last night at the Sudanese event. The funny thing is, when I went to Nigerian wedding, I felt the same thing, but I find a lot of similarities between traditional African culture and Japanese culture. It's not so obvious, but for example, things like respecting elderlies, respecting the parents, in a sense conservative, I guess, is very similar. And especially with Sudanese women, I was telling my boyfriend and his mom, Sudanese women are very elegant. They have this like quality of humbleness, humility that I can like really relate to, or like I can see them in Japanese women as well. So it's very, very interesting. We are like completely in different parts of the world on the globe, but I think as a human, we're very similar. It makes me really sad to say this, but because Sudan is going through a civil war, so-called civil war, the country right now isn't safe enough to go visit, even for Sudanese people who live outside of Sudan. So, including my boyfriend, like they can't really go visit back home. I'm not sure if I can ever go visit Sudan. And that's why event like last night, where I get to see a glimpse of Sudanese culture, Sudanese people gathering in one place, was very, very meaningful. And yeah, I get to try the Sudanese coffee for the first time. It was really good. It has some like a ginger and spicy flavor to it. It was really good. Hi, I just got back from the gym. It's the next day, and I got this new Trader Joe's bag because my old one broke. I used this for a long time, so I guess it was time for get a new one. And this is already cute, but they were selling the limited edition special mini totes today. I heard or I read online somewhere that they're gonna sell the small versions soon, just for a limited time again. I got all the colors. But it's not all for me. I'm bringing back to Japan for my family, so I'm so Japanese. But look, so cute. I don't know which color I want, so I got 4 colors. Isn't it so cute? It's just a small size. Yay! Hi! I'm going to a Thai restaurant with my friends in Melrose. This is actually my favorite Thai restaurant in LA. Wow, it's so... Hey!